Today, we're going to tackle a skill that's not only super useful, but also pretty delicious: how to walk into any restaurant and order food in English with absolute confidence. Let's jump right in.
So, does this ever happen to you? You open a menu and all the words just kind of swim together, and you end up just pointing at something and hoping for the best? Yeah? Well, by the end of this, that is all going to change.
First things first, we have to decode the menu itself. We're going to start by breaking down the basic food categories you'll see pretty much every single time.
Okay, so menus almost always group ingredients together. And one of the first sections you'll probably see is fruits and vegetables. Words like apple, potato, or tomato, they're going to pop up in descriptions for side dishes, sauces, or salads.
Next up, you've got dairy. This is all your milk products. So think about the cheese on your pasta, the cream in your coffee, or the butter on your bread. This stuff adds all that richness and flavor. And now for the main event, the meat and fish category. This usually describes the biggest part of your meal. So the big question is, are you in the mood for some chicken, beef, or maybe some salmon? This is really the heart of the dish.
So what goes with that main course? Well, usually it's something from the grains and carbs group. Think of these as the foundation of your meal. You know, the rice that's served on the side, the bread for a sandwich, or hey, sometimes the pasta is the main dish.
And of course, you can't have a meal without something to drink, right? The drink section is usually pretty simple, with everything from water and juice to coffee or soda.
Okay, so you know the ingredients, but the next big clue on the menu tells you how the food is actually prepared. And trust me, understanding these cooking words is the key to knowing exactly what's going to show up at your table.
When you see the word grilled, just picture food cooked over a fire. It's what gives it those nice, dark lines and that amazing smoky flavor. So grilled chicken is a totally different experience from, say, boiled chicken.
You're going to see the word fried everywhere. It just means it was cooked in hot oil, which is what gives things like fried eggs or French fries that amazing crispy texture we all love.
Boiled is a much simpler method. It literally just means cooked in hot water. This is super common for things like vegetables, potatoes, or simple grains like boiled rice.
Now this is an interesting one because you have two words that mean pretty much the same thing. Both roasted and baked just mean it was cooked in an oven. We just tend to say roasted for meats, like roast beef, and baked for things like cakes and bread.
All right, you've cracked the code. You can read the menu, you understand the ingredients, you know the cooking methods. Now for the final step, actually talking to the waiter. Let's go over the most important phrases you'll need to order like a pro. This right here is a fantastic trick. Don't think about building a whole sentence. Just use these simple chunks of language. For ordering food, just say, "I'd like the," or "Can I have the?" And when you're all done, "Check please," or "Bill please." Both work just fine. It's a really easy way to sound natural. So now, let's put all the pieces together. We're going to see how the vocabulary, the cooking words, and those key phrases all come together in a real conversation. Let's walk through a perfect order, step by step.
Okay, so the waiter comes up to your table with a friendly smile. Are you ready to order?
And look at that, a perfect response. You start politely with "yes, please." You use that key phrase, "I'd like the," and then you just combine everything. The cooking method, grilled, the main dish, salmon, and the side dish with rice. It's so clear, so polite, it uses everything we just learned.
The waiter totally gets it and moves right on to the next logical question.
And there it is again, that other awesome phrase, "Can I have?" used for ordering a drink. Simple, polite, and it works every time.
The waiter confirms your drink order and just checks if you need anything else.
And you finish the whole thing off with a simple, polite, "no thank you." And that's it, a perfect, completely stress-free order. See? So, we've broken it all down, we've seen a perfect example, and now it's time to really make this knowledge yours. And you know, the best way to remember all this is to practice with something you know and love. Let's just look at this example for a second. See how it mentions the food categories, pasta, cheese, chicken, and even one of our cooking methods, grilled? It also includes the drink. This is the perfect model for how you can describe your own favorite meal. So now it's over to you. Take a second and think about it using all the words and phrases we've just covered. What's your favorite meal? Because once you can answer that question, you're already one huge step closer to confidently ordering it anywhere in the world. Thanks for tuning in.